find out how to get ahead in Marvel Snap's card game? Find out what I'm talking about as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So what actually am I talking about? So if you are a player to Marvel Snap and you are missing cards, you can find out how many cards are missing by going to unowned and then changing it to newest and then flipping it so the arrow points up and all your unowned cards will be up near the top. At this point, I'm basically missing about 21 cards. And you might be missing cards too, and you're wondering what's the best way to get these cards. And is it something weird, like should I be going to the shop and buying them? And buying them from the spotlight? And the answer is no. You basically want to use this box here every single time. And for example, on this particular week, because I don't own Living Tribunal and I don't own the Blob, I should really be using extra keys to break this box open. Because if I got the Blob and Living Tribunal, that would be plus 2 cards to my collection this week. So the thing is that if you're an average player who's not really going heavy on the grind, just playing about average, maybe putting a little bit of effort, it's pretty easy for you to get maybe about 2 keys per week without really trying. 3 if you really push yourself, but like 2 is the average. But if you're using these keys wrong, you're never going to get ahead on card collection. So let me explain exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just say, for example, the week was Cyclops, Hulk, the Thing, and the Mystery card. Now, if I don't own Cyclops, the Hulk, the Thing, or the Mystery card, which I can't know whether or not I own, this is a week that you want to spend a key on, if not all 3 keys. Because this 4th slot could be something that you own, like for example, a Medusa that you already owned. Or it could be something that you didn't own, like say for example, just for this example, you didn't own the Jessica Jones. But that's not 100% guaranteed. It's not always guaranteed that the 4th slot is going to be a card that you're missing. And if you get a card that you already own, you only get 1,000 tokens, which is not bad, but not what you're looking for to get ahead in the card collection. So if you own a lot of the Series 4 cards and Series 5 cards, you're basically playing with only 3 slots right off the beginning. And if you basically own, say, just for example, the Cyclops, you're down to playing 2 slots. You don't want to waste a key on a week when you're owning only 2 slots, pretty much. And if you own 2 out of the 3, you basically only have 1 slot that you can go out of. This is the worst week to ever put a key on. If you're a free-to-play player. Now, if you're not a free-to-play player and you want to buy the season pass, then pretty much the worst week for almost everybody who buys the season pass is the week that the season pass comes out. So if you're looking to get ahead on cards, know that you always have to have a positive card count to what you're doing. So if you're only opening 1 cache a week, you can't have a positive count. Because every week they add a brand new card to Marvel Connect. So if you're only opening one, you can't get ahead. And you should be opening 2 or 3 or 4 when you do open them. And if you open 4 of them and all 4 spots are stuff you're missing, you're ahead 4 cards. And one of the traps that a lot of people are going to fall into by doing this is, let's say, again, for example, we already own Cyclops, the Hulk, and Medusa. And this week the Hulk comes in. Now, somebody's going to tell you to roll your keys on the Hulk. And even if Hulk's the best card in the game, it's not worth rolling on because these 3 cards you own. And it's not going to be too long before somewhere in the future you're going to get a series where you get something like the Hulk, Jessica Jones, Azar, and Mr. Fantastic, and you don't own a single one of those cards. Let's just take out Kazar. So let's say you don't own any of these 3 cards. And that's the thing. You gotta look for the week when you have 3 slots that you can pull your keys on. And that's how you have to get ahead and draw newer cards. And stay ahead if you want to be free to play. So don't do what I do. I only open one pack a week. Because I do what I do for content. Also, if you have the tokens in the token shop, the 6,000 ones are always not worth buying. Now, even though you might sit there and go, oh, I want to play Ghost Spider, or oh, I want to play Blob, wait till you see the 3,000 ones in there, because 3,000 ones are worth 2s. Because every time that you buy a $3,000 one, or 3,000 token one, I should say, instead of a 6,000 token one, that means that if you see it in the shop further down the road, in your keys shop, I should say, getting the keys, that means you'll have something better to grab. So if you want to get ahead, buy the 3s, don't buy the 6s. Go on a week where all 3 slots are stuff that you're missing, and if all 3 are stuff you already own, skip the week. If 2 are stuff that you own, it's a good chance that you should skip the week. So basically use the odds in your favor. Know that even missing 1 or owning 1 in the shop, I should say, is a 50-50 shot. And when you're spending all week just to get 2 keys, you don't want to spend 1 and get a bad reward. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play for fun.